You got some people, they broke, they ain't got nothing going on in their lives. So if somebody from their city makes it, that's them making it. They don't see how they could use their own intelligence to come up out of that situation. To be honest with you, it really makes you look bad. And when Thug and D called me and told me that, I felt sorry for my brother. And I feel sorry for him right now. I really do. I feel sorry for him right now. Again, some people, they don't believe what they see. They see what they want to believe. When you're dealing with people who see what they want to believe, there's nothing that you can say to those individuals and vice versa. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. When it comes to the sport of boxing, I tell it like it is. What doesn't matter who it is. And I say this time and time again, these guys in boxing, whether they black or white or whatever the case may be, but if you're a black person in the sport of boxing and you honestly believe that a company that is owned by white people because it has a black face, and whoever give you the money for your company, that's who own your black ass. If you want to believe that there's butterflies and rainbows and lilies, and when you get with your brothers, everything gonna be good and we gonna be rich and all this stuff there, if you really want to believe that, okay, fine. But I'm telling you, those people that's at the top, like the Floyd, shout out to Floyd, the Leonards, the Al Heyman, stuff like that, brother, the only thing they see is green. That's the only color they see. Broke people down here see skin color. The people who look like you, who got money, they see green. They don't see this. Some people figure it out in their lifetime, and some people just don't. This is why I don't do skin color politics. The reason why it's not good to do skin color politics, whether it's YouTube or just any other thing in life, is because, as I said before, you have what you call classes. You have the haves and the have-nots. The haves associate with each other. The have-nots associate with each other, but the have-nots are beefing and fighting amongst each other here. I don't have time. I'm trying to become the haves. I don't want to be down here, focusing on the have-nots. Right? Sometimes Food Revolution, the have-nots believe that people who are in a privileged situation, they feel that, hey man, this person here represents me. They represent us. No, this person don't represent you. They don't represent us. They represent themselves, and now they are in a higher hierarchy, right? They're in a higher hierarchy to where now they are in the class of the privileged. It's about classes, and I think this is what people down here at the surface, they don't understand. It's about classes. Once you reach a certain level, once you in a certain tax bracket, you guys get what I'm saying? Do you guys get what I'm saying? It's about classes. So you have to understand that. Understand that. LeBron James can't relate to you. Floyd Mayweather can't relate to you. Yeah, y'all the same color, but he can't relate to you. Leonard Ellerby can't relate to you. Now you may say, yeah, but they was once broke. Yeah, but they are far away from being broke. The level that these guys are at, they are in a particular, they're in a higher class now. It's about classism. You get what I'm saying, sis? It's about classism. Once you reach a certain tax bracket, now I can look up and be like, yay, one of us made it. This my one. This my one. You get what I'm saying? But the reality is, he ain't looking at you the way you're looking at him. He don't made it. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Don't confuse movement with progress. There's a lot of people that's moving around. They busy. They doing this, they doing that. Hey, I'm doing this. Yeah, I'm there. I'm taking care of my kids. I go to work. You heard me. I go to work. You heard me. This and that. Yeah, you moving, you going to work and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that you're showing progress. You're doing just enough to survive, right? Make sure that your moves have a purpose. Because when you want to become an example to your children, you have to make sure that your moves have a purpose. So don't mistake movement for progress. You get what I'm saying? The reason why I don't like to call other men kings or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna tell you why. And I know that's to make people feel good, but you can't call yourself a king if you don't have a kingdom. Kings don't look up to other fighters and live their lives vicariously through them. Kings show dominion in the land. They show dominion where they live at. They show dominion in their household. They show that, listen, I am the king over here. Lead by example. You can't become a king if you don't have a kingdom. So if you call yourself a king, and in boxing, if you say you're the best, you got to fight the other top guys to prove it. If you say you're a king, you got to show me that you have built the kingdom. I would never look at another man as a king if he's looking at somebody else living his life vicariously through the other person. And the excuse you're giving me is because you come from a poor city. Nigga, so what? And a lot of these Wakandas, they live their lives vicariously through Tank Davis. They live their lives vicariously through Errol Spence. They live their lives vicariously through Deontay Wilder. They live their lives vicariously through a Terrence Crawford, or whatever the case may be. And dude, if you focus on bringing out, maximizing the gift that God gave you, you won't have your time to live vicariously through no fighter. He got his, you need to get yours. And this is why you guys don't believe what you see. You see what you already been programmed to believe. This is the problem. You get what I'm saying? You will ignore the naked truth because the well dressed up lie sounds so good to you. Jamario, let me explain something to you, my brother. And I'm gonna tell you like a wise man told me, and a hint to the wise is sufficient. When you going on a trip, it ain't meant for everybody to go on the trip with you. When you start a trip in life, right, you're gonna have some people who was friends yesterday, they may not be your friends tomorrow. You're gonna have people that was your brothers yesterday, they may not be your brothers and sisters tomorrow. You have people who was all right with you yesterday, they may not be all right with you tomorrow. When you're taking a trip, you're going down a journey, it ain't meant for everybody to make it. Those who are there at the end of the journey, that's who were meant to be with you. You have people that you're going to meet throughout your life, all of them not going to make it to the end of the journey. It wasn't meant for them. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like when God give you a gift, he gave you that gift. This is why when you have plans, Jamario, you don't talk to other people and tell them what your plans are. Or tell them what your dreams are. You have people out there called dream busters. Their job is to, you ever had a friend you talk to, Jamario? Yeah, man, I got something I'm gonna do, dog. Man, I want to be an engineer, or I want to be this, or I want to be that, dog. They be like, man, you can't do that shit, man. You're gonna have people in your own family tell you that. Man, you can't do that shit, man. Man, you tripping. You thinking too big. You doing this and doing that. You never tell anybody what your dreams are. You got dream killers. Not dream, but dream killers. So don't worry about if you have family members that don't fool with you and you lost friends. Don't worry about that. It wasn't meant, you were supposed to lose them. Thank God that you lost them or they removed themselves from your life. You should be thankful. That's a blessing, fam. True. I don't like grown men who whine all the time, food revolution. I don't like grown men who bitch and moan all the time. I like the challenge. I like the hardships because if you challenge me, that's going to make me fight for it even harder. And I understand that these obstacles are necessary in order for me to get the way I'm trying to go. Obstacles in life are necessary in order for you to get the way you're trying to go. You should thank God for the obstacles. Thank God for the hardships. Whether you believe in them or not or whatever, don't make me know, never mind. But just be thankful for the hardships because it's the hardships that you're going to have to go through that's going to prepare you for ease when you get older.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.